Yakima Valley College has secured a new grant designed to improve mental health and student success. But that's not the only education improvement coming up in our area as we're checking out upgrades to the engineering lab at WSU Tri-Cities.
An above average day for our temperatures, warm conditions across the entire region today. Let's get ready for this October Thursday.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
Riley, we were just looking at the temperatures before we came on air and we were both pretty shocked. It feels like it's going to be almost summer-like today.
I know. So we were thinking it was going to be mid-70s and then we checked the forecast just a little bit ago. We're seeing 80s today in some of our region, which is feeling really warm. And we already had a warm day yesterday. I was getting into my car yesterday and I was like, oh my gosh, I had to turn the AC back on.
Yeah. Go from the cool mornings to the warmer afternoons.
Exactly.
For sure.
Let's take a live look outside right now in Pasco through the Giesa Stadium Skycam. It is going to be a warm day out today. We've got above average temperatures, sunny and dry conditions for all of our regions, so we're not seeing any condensation in the area. But again, this very, very warm Thursday is on the way. Let's take a look at our Skywatch radar. We see completely dry and clear conditions throughout our region, especially this morning and heading into the rest of our day. Lots and lots of sun is on the way. Let's take a look at our temperatures right now. We're seeing upper 40s and lower 50s throughout our areas. So still pretty cool as you make your way outside the door this morning. But if we take a look at our highs for today, our daily planner showing all of this sun and those 80-degree temperatures that we were just talking about. In the Tri-Cities, we're seeing 80s as well. All of this sun, and Walla Walla is catching up to our temperatures as well, mostly in the upper 70s this afternoon. We're going to be seeing a little bit of a change in our weather forecast coming next week, but I'll tell you about that all in my full forecast that's on the way. I'll send it back to Jill.
Yakima Valley College has received a $2.9 million grant through a Department of Education program designed to drive Latino students' success in higher education. The funding will be awarded over the next 5 years and will help the college set up a career readiness program to help students get jobs after graduation and create leadership opportunities that will give students a voice in how YVC is run. It will also fund a campus wellness program, training professors on how to recognize when a student is having mental health issues and how to get them help they need to succeed.
To address those things in ways that will make a difference for that student so they don't have to drop out. They don't have to just disappear.
They're in the planning phases of the project right now, but hope to begin implementing some of these strategies starting in January. Perry Tech is launching a second location in Sunnyside at the former YV Tech Sunnyside campus. It will have classes starting January of next year. The Port of Sunnyside owns the building where students enrolled in the school's one-year construction and carpentry technology program will have a lab. It's an expansion that's needed with 800 students at the Yakima campus and the wait list for some programs as long as 2 years. Students will have access to the same resources as the Yakima program, including the opportunity to work with Habitat for Humanity to build homes in the lower Yakima Valley. It also marks an important opportunity for Sunnyside.
Part of the community for us will be the economic development, but also the job retention and getting folks that are actually training in these skills to stay here and to not to, we're always graduating our kids out of the community, and I think this facility will bring them here and actually keep them here.
Applications are open now and there are spots available for up to 18 students. They're still working on the building, so it's not open to the public yet. There will be an open house demo 10 to 1 on October 21st at the Perry Tech Yakima campus. WSU Tri-Cities School of Engineering and Applied Sciences has been working hard to renovate and upgrade its engineering lab. Those changes made possible thanks to a $200,000 donation from Doug and Julia Hamrick and tens of thousands of dollars in donations from WSU philanthropists, as well as the company that manages PNNL. That money is going towards things like a new 3D printing machine for making prototypes and other equipment that has not been updated since the university opened.
It's also a lab that will house state-of-the-art equipment for new manufacturing abilities, and it will really increase our students' workforce readiness, as well as help them develop the skills that are needed for critical thinking and complex problem solving.
University officials are hoping the investment helps encourage students to continue coming up with new innovations, especially in the field of clean energy. The Richland Library is celebrating Banned Books Week with a selfie station fully stocked with banned books. You're encouraged to stop by and snap a picture of yourself with one of the books that people have gotten banned for one reason or another.
We are very proud to have books that have been challenged or banned on our shelves because we truly believe against censorship and believe that our patrons and community deserve access to all the ideas they can get their hands on. Having perspectives and stories of other people is essential to building a strong community.
Many librarians who take a stand against banning books have suffered consequences ranging from hateful messages on social media to outright losing their jobs. Tuesday, Pendleton, Oregon students got to visit the Banned Bookmobile. Banned Books Week runs October 1st through the 7th with the theme Let Freedom Read. According to the City of Pendleton, approximately 120 Pendleton High School junior and senior English class students toured the Banned Books Mobile on Tuesday. The event aims to put a focus on the controversy some literature raises that can lead to challenges and sometimes the removal of books from circulation. According to the city, the Oregon Intellectual Freedom Clearinghouse reported challenges to 93 titles between June 2022 and July of this year, calling the number of challenges a historic high. It is that time of year. McCurley dealerships are holding their hometown food drive, which has been a tradition for decades now. This year, the goal is to raise $40,000 during the month-long drive. For McCurley, that means donating a percentage of the money from every vehicle they sell in the month of October. If you want to take part, you can drop off non-perishable food at any McCurley dealership or buy a donation bag at Yoke's Fresh Market.
A portion of every car will go towards donations to the local food banks, and also at all the Yoke's Fresh Markets here in town. There are $10 donation bags that a customer can pick up as they check out, or you can bring non-perishable food items. We're taking those all here at McCurley dealerships as well, any of our locations.
In November, they'll drop off all the donated food and money to local organizations, including the Salvation Army, Tri-City Union Gospel Mission, and local food banks. Those making minimum wage in Washington will get a raise for the new year. The state's minimum wage will raise to $16.28 per hour, a 3.4% increase. Washington cities can incorporate their own minimum wage, such as Seattle and SeaTac and Tukwila have done, with a higher pay than the current rate of $15.74 an hour. According to the state, that's the highest in the nation. The minimum wage only applies to workers who are at least 16 years old. Those ages 14 and 15 can receive 85% of the minimum wage, which will be $13.84 an hour. The new minimum wage takes effect New Year's Day. The national minimum wage remains just $7.25 an hour. Authorities are investigating an armed robbery that happened around 2:30 yesterday afternoon at Helms Hardware in Selah. Police say a lone suspect stole items from the store and, when confronted outside by employees, displayed a handgun, got into a car and fled northbound. They say local schools were placed on lockdown as a precaution but were not threatened at any point. No arrests have yet been made. An Eastern Washington woman was the only survivor of a small plane crash Tuesday night. That plane went down into a home in Newberg, Oregon, southwest of Portland. First responders say 2 people on the plane died. 20-year-old Emily Hurd of Spokane survived and was rushed into surgery in a Portland hospital for a broken back. Her family issued a statement on social media Wednesday morning saying her surgery went well. No one inside the home or on the ground got hurt. The cause of the crash remains under investigation. We'll return in just a moment, but first, Riley Fitzgerald joins us live now for another quick look at weather.
It is a warm one today, above average temps with dry conditions. I'll have your extended forecast coming up.
And talks continue and tentative agreements have been reached, but the largest healthcare strike in history rolls on. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
Watch me. Watch my first step turn to leaps and bounds. Watch me play carefree while the world goes round. Listen to me join in with every girl and boy. Screams of happiness, limitless joy. Watch me run through the grass and sand. They said I would, now I can. Watch me. Shriners Children's, the most amazing care anywhere.
Need a new furry pal? It's Operation Best Friend from Apple Valley News Now. Each Wednesday, we'll feature lovable pets from area shelters wanting forever homes. Operation Best Friend from Windermere Group 1 and Apple Valley News Now.
Is Medicare planning the last thing on your list? If you're approaching retirement age, contact the professionals at Stand Fortier Insurance Services and get answers to all your Medicare insurance questions. Let Stand Fortier guide you through the Medicare maze. Stand Fortier Insurance Services, bringing clarity to the complex.
Are your closets overflowing? Is your garage filled with things you no longer need? When you donate to Goodwill, you're not just clearing space in your home, you're creating opportunities for those in need. By donating or shopping at Goodwill, you actively contribute to local employment opportunities and help individuals find work within your community. So donate your gently used items to Goodwill, and together we can transform lives and build a brighter future. Goodwill, your Halloween headquarters.
Save the date! The Three Rivers Bridal Show is coming October 15th. Let us sweep you off your feet with a day of fun, romance, and style. Doors open 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. and don't miss the fashion show at 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. Tickets are only $13 and children 3 and under are free. Discover the best from dress shops, bakeries, photographers, DJs, and more. Your pro team is ready to meet you and make your wedding dreams come true. The Three Rivers Bridal Show tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com or at the Toyota Center box office.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile, the way it makes you look and feel, the way a smile lights up a room, so people can see the best version of you, which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more, or visit AffordableDentures.com.
Go ahead and smile.
Join the fun at this year's Free Fall Festival, October 12th and 14th. 2 days of free fun, movie night at Fairchild Cinemas in Pasco, and fun and games at Volunteer Park. Brought to you by Giza Credit Union, Lord's Health, and Pasco Parks and Recreation.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
It is 5:13 this Thursday morning. Welcome back. Tens of thousands of Kaiser Permanente union healthcare workers are returning to the picket lines Thursday. Talks about a potential settlement didn't come to fruition Wednesday, but according to Kaiser officials, some progress toward a deal has been made. John Lawrence reports.
The largest healthcare worker strike in U.S. history rolls onward.
We have unfilled positions and staff's been asked to work overtime, and we're just not able to give the patient care that we really want to give.
In addition to staffing concerns, other demands from the more than 75,000 unionized employees include better benefits and more pay.
Now when we're at bargaining, all we are told is we're too expensive. Meanwhile, Kaiser executives, a lot of them are multimillionaires.
Kaiser Permanente serves nearly 13 million people in the U.S., and this strike is far-reaching.
We're going to see a lot of people are going to have slower access to health care. They may have to make appointments down the road because they may just not be able to get that access that they really need right now.
Kaiser Permanente issued a statement Wednesday night that said, although a contract settlement is still in limbo, numerous tentative agreements were reached.
What it's going to take in order for us to reach an agreement is really a deep investment in the workforce infrastructure that allows frontline healthcare providers to feel good about the care they're able to give their patients.
The strike ends Saturday, but the coalition says a longer walkout could be held in November if there's still no deal. I'm John Lawrence reporting.
Kaiser Permanente officials say it will get back together with union leaders to, quote, reconvene bargaining as soon as possible. Moderna says a combination vaccine for the flu and COVID elicits a strong immune response for both illnesses. The company continues to test the vaccine, which is designed to protect against influenza and COVID-19. In the next phase of testing, Moderna says it will give the shot to a group of people at least age 50 later this year. Moderna hopes for regulatory approval of the combination vaccine by 2025. Coming up, the Biden administration has waived 26 federal laws in South Texas to allow for construction of a border wall, with September marking the highest number of migrant encounters so far this year. And Riley Fitzgerald will return with a look at your First Alert forecast.
Smoke City for Less is your one-stop shop in Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, West Richland, and Hermiston. Every location is conveniently located. And now, Smoke City for Less Hermiston has relocated to North 1st Street by AutoZone. An easy turnoff, $3.95 and you are there. For the lowest prices and largest selection of vape mods, the best batteries, tobacco products, Kratom, and specialty products too. Open 7 days a week, 5 locations, Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, West Richland, and the new location in Hermiston, off $3.95. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
I'm Dr. Rachel Fedino, CEO of New You Women's Clinic and Aesthetics. And here at New You, we want to provide a unique experience for our patients. I wanted to provide a place where patients can come and they can feel heard and listened to and really in control of their healthcare decisions.
Coming here has been life-changing for me with the incredible help of the staff who I feel like have become my friends. And the program itself, it's encouraging, supporting. I've seen great results. And I don't feel like I have to yo-yo anymore.
New You Women's Clinic and Aesthetics is the Tri-Cities premier medical spa and wellness destination, offering exceptional care tailored to the patient's needs. New You is honored to have won Best Awards for Medical Facility, Cosmetic Surgery, and Women's Clinic. Experience the difference at New You Women's Clinic and Aesthetics. Book your appointment today to discover the new you.
I'm Buzz the Bee from the Painting Bees. I'm a local bee. I started painting houses, and here I am. So what do? We're a local painting company. We paint exterior, we do interior painting, and cabinetry as well. And we're here to take care of everybody, even the DIYers. And so why shouldn't you do this by yourself? Because of our combined 15 years of experience painting homes in the Tri-Cities area. So if you're interested in a free estimate, visit our website or call us at 509-591-8160.
Join the fun at this year's Free Fall Festival, October 12th and 14th. 2 days of free fun, movie night at Fairchild Cinemas in Pasco, and fun and games at Volunteer Park. Brought to you by Giza Credit Union, Lord's Health, and Pasco Parks and Recreation.
And done.
Can we just call my dad now? Gorilla Glue.
Of course.
Gorilla Glue is incredibly strong and versatile, even outdoors. For the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
Teens have drama.
One more minute.
Braces add more drama.
Oh, how does anyone do this?
Invisalign is better oral hygiene and no drama.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Thursday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day today. We're taking a live look outside right now in Pasco through the Giza Stadium Skycam, but we're still waking up, so it's still pretty dark outside. What's ahead? We've got a warm Thursday, sunny and dry conditions for today and the next couple of days, and above average temps, and they're a little warmer than we definitely thought they were going to be. Taking a look at our Skywatch radar, very clear and dry skies this morning so far, and they're going to be staying pretty clear as well. Taking a look at our Futurecast, clear skies, not even any clouds really coming through. You might see one or two here or there, but we're staying mostly dry and clear for the extended forecast. If we take a look at our current temps, we're seeing mostly upper 40s, lower 50s across our entire region. Warmest around the foothills of the Blues, Pendleton and Walla Walla right now this morning. But other than that, staying pretty cool as you make your way outside the door. Let's take a look at our highs for today. We are back to the 80s. Didn't expect that today. Lower 80s, upper 70s for the Yakima Valley. In the Mid-Columbia, we're seeing upper 70s, lower 80s as well. Tri-Cities in that 80s. And Walla Walla region today, seeing in the mid-70s. We're about 10 degrees warmer than we were yesterday. So we're raising our temperatures quite a little bit this Thursday. Temps for tonight, upper 40s, lower 50s, similar to our conditions right now. So it's going to be pretty dry and clear this evening as well. Our evenings have been very consistent for the last couple of days. We see our wind speeds, they're staying low, and they're going to be moderate to low for the next little bit, especially today. Let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. We have 80s on the forecast for our 7-day for Thursday and Friday. Our temps, though, we see them dropping on Monday. Got stable conditions for the next few days, but Monday is when we're going to start to see that change, that Indigenous Peoples Day Monday. Big drop in temps, possibly some showers coming out. Sun and above average temps. Again, starting on Monday, temps drop, and there's a chance of seeing some showers across our entire region. Let's take a look in Walla Walla. We see those 80s coming possibly on Saturday. A drop on our temperatures coming more on Tuesday, but a chance of showers for our Monday and Tuesday. A big drop in our temps is on the way, but for now we're going to be soaking up all of this sun for the next couple of days. Have a great Thursday. I'll send it back to Jill.
Thank you, Riley. The Biden administration is giving the green light to build a border wall in part of Texas. It comes amid a new surge of migrant crossings, a surge that's straining public resources from the border all the way to Chicago and New York. This move marks the Biden administration's first use of a sweeping executive power and will waive environmental laws in the region. Here's ABC's Andrea Fujii.
This morning, the Biden administration is waiving more than 24 federal laws to allow the construction of a border wall in South Texas, as more cities along the border and in the north struggle to handle the influx of migrants coming from Latin America. Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas saying there is presently an acute and immediate need to construct physical barriers and roads in the vicinity of the United States in order to prevent unlawful entries. September marked the highest number of migrant encounters at the U.S.-Mexico border so far this year, with Border Patrol apprehending more than 200,000. In New York, the number of buses filled with migrants has nearly tripled in recent days. The mayor is now on a 4-day trip to South and Central America to deliver a message.
We're going to tell them that coming to New York doesn't mean you're going to stay in a 5-star hotel. It doesn't mean that the mere fact you come here, you automatically are going to be allowed to work.
He says the city simply cannot house the 120,000 migrants who've arrived since last spring. Chicago also struggling, bracing for up to 24 more buses of migrants sent from Texas by Governor Greg Abbott. The mayor now planning to visit the border.
We need to go assess the situation. Just like our team has gone to D.C., we need better coordination, quite frankly.
Illinois' governor, in a letter this week, called on President Biden to address what he calls a humanitarian crisis, citing the federal government's, quote, lack of intervention and coordination.
As for the border wall construction, it's for a limited area in South Texas, where about 245,000 migrants have entered this year. There's no timeline as to when that construction could begin. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, a Rhode Island Halloween enthusiast is making headlines with an ambitious display.
Spicy chicken McNuggets, breaded in tempura and made with cayenne, are just the right amount of fire emoji, chili emoji, grinning face with sweat emoji, and wouldn't it be double fire emoji if they came back? Spicy chicken McNuggets, they're back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Are you ready to make some history? Yeah!
There could come a day that we look back and we go, that's where it all started.
Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar. We're shaking things up.
For 25 years, you have chosen Smart Law as your legal team. Times may change, but our commitment to you remains the same. We believe everyone has the right to exceptional legal representation. From all of us at Smart Law, we thank you for your trust and will continue to serve and fight for our clients and their loved ones. Smart Law, smart choice.
Our hometown. It's more than the regions we live in or the roads we drive on. It's a camaraderie, a belonging. It's working together to be a part of something bigger. All October long, bring a non-perishable food donation to McCurley dealerships or find a specially packed food donation bag at any local Yolks Fresh market. You are driving change in our community. That's what makes home, home.
Find your way home in a new, used, or certified pre-owned vehicle from Mercedes-Benz of Tri-Cities.
Our hometown. It's more than the regions we live in or the roads we drive on. It's a camaraderie, a belonging. It's working together to be a part of something bigger. Over 1 million pounds of food has been donated over the last 20 years through the Hometown Food Drive. That's countless community partners working together. Still, thousands of people in our community face food insecurity, 40% of them children. But you've always been ready to help. All October long, bring a non-perishable food donation to McCurley dealerships or find a specially packed food donation bag at any local Yolks Fresh market. You are driving change in our community. That's what makes home, home.
Find your way home in a new, used, or certified pre-owned vehicle from McCurley Chevrolet.
If something's missing in your morning without a McDonald's breakfast, then try a new bagel sandwich. With fluffy egg, melty cheese, and your choice of a steak patty with grilled onion, or bacon, or sausage, well, those will fill the void deliciously. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Check this out. We've seen extreme decorating for Christmas, but how about for Halloween?
A Rhode Island man says he spends the entire year carving craft pumpkins for his annual display that he's calling House of 1,000 Pumpkins, a riff on his favorite movie, but not entirely accurate.
Once they're all out, I'm still working on it, it'll be close to 1,400. I get tons of great remarks. Everybody thanks me for doing it. They say I'm the best thing in the neighborhood. They look forward to it every year. The kids go nuts. They're screaming, running around.
The display is up all through the month of October. Look at how sparkly and exciting it is.
It's so bright, so many colors.
I wonder how the neighbors feel about that. All of the flashing lights maybe in their windows.
Definitely. I was thinking about driving by. That would be a little bit too flashy.
Maybe a little distracting, but I feel like people are getting really into Halloween. Have you seen any major Halloween displays in the Tri-Cities?
In the Tri-Cities, last year I did get to go to a very special haunted house. We went live last year on our evening show, and that was a lot of fun. That was probably the biggest display I've seen here locally.
Yeah, a lot of locals getting really into it. I've seen so many of the big skeletons all over the place.
Oh yeah, the 12-foot tall skeletons. Yeah. Love those. I'm also loving the conditions that we're going to be having today. Let's take a live look outside. It's going to be warm today. Didn't expect that for early October. I'll have a look at your full first alert forecast. That's coming up.
And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, without a confirmed speaker, the House of Representatives now finds itself without leadership as the majority attempts to restore order. And amid his civil trial, former President Trump's legal team is working to get criminal charges dismissed.
In today's Tech Bites, a fix for overheating iPhones. Apple is out with a software update it says will solve the problems on the iPhone 15 model. Apple insists the phones are safe to use unless they display an explicit temperature warning. Google just unveiled the Pixel 8 Pro features an updated camera bar on its back. It also has a super bright flat screen and new artificial intelligence photo editing tools. You can have all that plus a built-in temperature sensor for $999. If you don't want to be bothered with returning unwanted purchases, Uber will now do it for you. The company is offering a new service. A driver will pick up your sealed prepaid packages and drop them off at UPS, FedEx, or the post office. Uber is charging a flat fee of $5. Those are your Tech Bites. I'm Lionel Moise. Have a great day.
Some people just know what road to take. Those are the people who know to choose Allstate.
The service road is faster.
Turn left.
Not happening.
He knows better than any GPS, and he'd point you in Allstate's direction.
Go all the way down the road past the big gray warehouse.
Take the next exit.
You're not from around here, so you don't know the back roads. I don't want to be late for the party. I'm going to save us 5 minutes.
Some people just know what road to take.
You're on the fastest route.
Those are the people who know safe drivers save 40% with Allstate.
My most important kitchen tool? My brain. So I choose new Nariva Ultra. Unlike some others, it supports 7 brain health indicators, including mental alertness, from 1 serving to help keep me sharp. Try new Nariva Ultra. Think bigger.
The removal of Kevin McCarthy as Speaker has left the House rudderless as Republicans struggle to bring order to their fractured majority. And former President Donald Trump urged a New York judge to dismiss criminal charges relating to hush money payments, claiming he was indicted to interfere in his presidential campaign.
An above average day for our temperatures, warm conditions across the entire region today. Let's get ready for this October Thursday.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
I feel like both of us are ready for a fall day today, and it's going to be feeling so warm out there.
Exactly. I think I was driving yesterday, and I said, this feels surprisingly more like summer than it has in a while. Even though we had these 100-degree days this summer, we had this nice, beautiful, clear day yesterday. We're going to be seeing the same thing today. Let's take a live look outside right now in Pasco through the Giza Stadium Skycam. I'm excited for those fall conditions to come in, but they're not going to be here quite today. We've got an above average day for our temps, sunny and dry conditions. It's going to be just a warm Thursday. That's ahead. But we're definitely looking forward to some warm conditions. Let's take a look at our Skywatch radar. This is our clear and empty sky this morning. Very, very dry conditions for the next day and the next one ahead. Let's take a look at our temperatures right now. Upper 40s, lower 50s across the region right now, very close together in our temperatures this morning. If we take a look at our highs for today, we are seeing some 80-degree temperatures today. All of this sun, here's Yakima. In the Tri-Cities, we're going to be seeing lots and lots of sun as well, 80 degrees on the way. And if we take a look in Walla Walla, we're seeing 77. So we've raised from yesterday quite a bit in our temperatures. We're looking at a change that's on the way. I'll tell you all about it in my full forecast that's on the way.
The drama hasn't stopped on Capitol Hill. There is still no permanent Speaker of the House. And now Republicans in the House are eyeing punishment for the 8 members led by Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz, who voted to remove Speaker Kevin McCarthy from his post on Tuesday. Liz Landers has more.
This morning, moderate House Republicans tell ABC News they are pushing to expel Congressman Matt Gaetz from the House GOP conference and punish the other 7 Republicans who voted to remove Congressman Kevin McCarthy as House Speaker.
Matt Gaetz just got schooled by AOC and others. He was totally manipulated into doing this.
I think there needs to be accountability. There needs to be consequences.
Gaetz and the 7 Republicans provided enough votes to force McCarthy out, furious after he worked out a short-term spending deal with Democrats to keep the government funded.
I tend to believe that our dirty laundry should remain in our room, our laundry room, and so I think the conference has to have a serious conversation about that and about what accountability there will be.
The soonest an official move to expel Congressman Matt Gaetz could come is Tuesday, when House Republicans return for a conference meeting to hear from candidates for House Speaker. Congressman Steve Scalise made it official yesterday, saying he's running for the leadership role along with Congressman Jim Jordan. The other big question is, will the new speaker support additional funding for Ukraine, a major sticking point that nearly led to the government shutdown? Congressman Jordan already making it clear where he stands on the issue.
I'm against that. The most pressing issue on Americans' mind is not Ukraine.
In the Senate, Minority Leader Mitch McConnell urged House Republicans to do away with the motion to vacate, which permits a single member to force a vote to vacate the House Speaker. Former President Donald Trump is urging a New York judge to dismiss charges relating to hush money payments to adult film actress Stormy Daniels. In court on Wednesday, Trump's lawyers claimed the former president was indicted to interfere in his presidential campaign. They argued that the Manhattan District Attorney's Office waited 5 years after the investigation was initially launched, then only seated the grand jury that handed up the indictment weeks after Trump announced he was running for president in 2024. Trump was indicted in March on 34 felony counts of falsifying business records. He was accused of reimbursing his former attorney Michael Cohen, who made a payment to silence Stormy Daniels from going public about a previous affair with Trump before the 2016 election. Trump pleaded not guilty to the state charges and denied an affair with Daniels. Trump's lawyers say that the records the former president is charged with falsifying are personal records, not business records. They say the payments came out of his own pocket, not corporate accounts. Riley Fitzgerald is here now with a look at your forecast.
The warm one today, above average temps with dry conditions. I'll have your extended forecast coming up.
And total credit card debt for all Americans has crested $1 trillion, and it can be difficult to pay back, especially in today's economy. We'll give you a few ways to attack your debt coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
Our customers depend on us for everything. We grow well over 200 different crop varieties, and there's tremendous diversity within our trade territory. We spend a lot of time and work a lot with our customers on enhancing and utilization of the products that John Deere offers. From a technology perspective, we do what we say every single day.
This is Apple Valley Eats.
Hey there, it's Kara here from the Bistro. I wanted to share with you our tuna tacos and our shrimp tacos. These are our version of the fish tacos, and we're all trying to make healthier decisions with our eating. These fish tacos and shrimp tacos are delicious. The first thing we want to do is get a little oil down on the grill or butter. I'm using an olive oil, canola oil blend, and then we're going to stack our tortillas. Just about a minute on each side. So I am using a 26-30 size on the shrimp. And then I'm going to season them pretty generously with an Old Bay style seasoning. Now we're going to turn the shrimp. We're going to come back to our tortillas. You want to put a little bit of cabbage on the bottom. I'm going to pull them off the grill. Now we're going to add pico de gallo. And then we top with our chipotle sauce. And then we rough chop some cilantro and finish with that. They're light but filling and full of flavor. About 1.5 years ago at the Bistro, we brought in a tap cooler and have beer available on tap. Make sure when you're ordering lunch and dinner that you pair a delicious local beer that we have here on tap.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now, through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,400 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance from Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Sleep Shop and Furniture has expanded. To celebrate, all living room furniture is up to 35% off. A queen-size gel mattress for only $399 on hand with immediate delivery. Up to 18 months seamless cash and no credit financing available. Quality furniture, affordable prices.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
Time right now is 5:40. Welcome back. Total credit card debt for all Americans is now more than $1 trillion, and more than half of all Americans carry their credit card balance from month to month. If you are determined to start paying your credit card balances down, there are ways to attack the problem. Here's ABC's Tim Pulliam.
Experts say there's usually a good reason why credit card debt can start to grow.
It's usually either a one-time emergency expense, like a home repair, a car repair, a medical bill, something like that, or it's just day-to-day expenses outpacing your paycheck. It's not usually a vacation or a shopping spree.
Ted Rossman, senior industry analyst at Bankrate.com, says the debt can add up quickly.
If you have the average balance, which is about $6,000, at the average interest rate, which is about 21%, if you make minimum payments, you'll be in debt for almost 18 years, and you'll end up paying almost $9,000 just in interest.
Rossman says one good way to attack your credit card balance is to change your credit card.
My favorite tip is to sign up for a 0% balance transfer credit card. I'm actually really pleasantly surprised how generous and abundant these offers have continued to be. So my tip there would be open one of these cards, but don't add new purchases. Just divide what you owe by the number of months in your 0% term.
If you're carrying debt on multiple cards every month, experts say consider focusing on paying off the balance on the card with the highest interest rate, or the one with the lowest balance. This can save you money on interest payments and motivate you to keep going. Just remember to pay at least the minimum balance on all of your cards to avoid trouble. If you have a lower credit score or higher debt, you might consider working with a reputable nonprofit counseling agency.
They can often negotiate something like a 6 or 7% rate over 4 or 5 years. And they'll walk you through the process. They'll help you pay off this debt.
Tim Pulliam, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Rossman adds that if you pay off your balance every month, rewards like cash back, free trips, and buyer protections can make credit cards a positive for your personal finances. Coming up, entertainment is one of the United States' biggest exports, but the domestic tours of music megastars Beyonce and Taylor Swift is turning the spotlight on the impact on the American economy. And we'll return with a look at your first alert weather forecast. That's coming up next.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Dear Detour, you took us off-road on the gnarliest trails. You asked us to measure up. So yeah, we did. When life slings you mud, sling it right back. Stay strong. Toyota Trucks.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance. Visit your local Toyota dealer to learn more. Reserve yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
My mom hired a bath fitter to make me a new bath. My friend Jimmy said that when he got a new bath, it took forever. Jimmy didn't have to take a bath for a month. I didn't even get to miss one bath. It's just not fair.
Bathfitter will remodel your bath in as little as 1 day. We've got over 2 million satisfied customers and 35 years experience. Call now or visit bathfitter.com for a free in-home consultation.
What's better than the perfect cut of meat for a tasty meal? That's easy. The Perfect Cut of Meat. on sale.
Super One Foods 12-hour meat sale this Thursday only with great savings on USDA Choice Angus Beef New York Steak, $6.98 a pound. Limit 2 packages. Jennie-O bone-in turkey breast, $1.98 a pound. Prairie Fresh boneless pork loin roast, $1.98 a pound.
Super One Foods 12-hour meat sale this Thursday only. The savings are sizzling.
It's not every day that you can experience award-winning limited production wines selected by industry notables, plus receive advanced news regarding upcoming releases and events. Delight in the convenience of having wines delivered to your door as a member of the Coyote Canyon Wine Club.
With every load secured, every cigarette butt that doesn't go out the window, every fast food bag that arrives at its proper destination, and every time we politely say, hey, there's a better place for that, Washington gets a little cleaner, a little safer, a little more breathtaking. Because small choices add up to a home we can all be proud of. We keep Washington litter-free.
Every day is different here at Ben Franklin Transit. With over 400 vehicles ranging from vans to 40-foot coaches, it takes a skilled workforce to keep our fleet running smoothly. We're looking for mechanics and equipment service workers to join the Ben Franklin Transit maintenance team. With unmatched benefits and generous paid time off, we care about our employees on and off the lot. If you're interested, please apply online at bft.org/careers and join the team that keeps the Tri-Cities moving.
Join the fun at this year's Free Fall Festival, October 12th and 14th. 2 days of free fun, movie night at Fairchild Cinemas in Pasco, and fun and games at Volunteer Park. Brought to you by Gisa Credit Union, Lord's Health, and Pasco Parks and Recreation.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Thursday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day today. A live look outside right now in Pasco shows our Gisa Stadium sky cam. It's still looking pretty dark outside today. We've got a warm Thursday that's ahead. Dry and sunny conditions that are on the way and above average temps. We're going to be seeing even some 80s on our forecast today. Let's take a look at our Skywatch radar. It is dry and clear for the foreseeable current temperatures right now. If we take a look at our futurecast, we're going to be seeing these dry and clear conditions continue through today into tomorrow and even into Saturday as well. So we've got some clear sunny skies that are ahead for us. Let's take a look at our current conditions. We're seeing mostly the upper 40s, the lower 50s across our entire region. So still pretty chilly as you take your way out, if you make your way out of the door this morning. But as we continue on with our day, we're going to be seeing some higher temperatures than we've seen in just a little bit. We're seeing the upper 70s, the lower 80s today in the Yakima Valley. If we take a look in the Mid-Columbia, we are also seeing those upper 70s, lower 80s. The Walla Walla area has, the temperatures have risen quite a bit from yesterday, almost 10 degrees. We're seeing the mid to upper 70s today in the Blues. Let's take a look at our temps for this evening. Upper 40s, lower 50s, similar to this morning's conditions. Tonight we're seeing dry and clear weather. Let's take a look at our wind speeds right now. They're staying pretty low, and they're going to be staying pretty low for the next little bit. This morning, staying nice and maybe a little bit breezy, but otherwise winds are low. Let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. In Yakima, we've got very stable conditions for the next couple of days, basically until Sunday. And then we're going to see that drop in temperatures on Monday. That's Indigenous Peoples Day. We may even see some showers come up for that Monday. We're going to start seeing that change, that drop in temperatures, and those showers come in. If we take a look in the Tri-Cities, very similar story, very stable conditions up through the weekend. Then coming on Monday, that drop in temperatures, maybe even more of a drop on Tuesday. Some possible showers for your Monday, Tuesday. If we take a look in the Walla Walla area, we're going to be seeing 80s come up on our Saturday, but other than that, upper 70s through Monday. We're going to be seeing not quite as much of a drop for our Monday in Walla Walla. We've got those showers on Monday and Tuesday, it looks like, and then that drop is happening. So a big drop is happening in temps on our Monday and even in our Tuesday, but we're going to enjoy the sun while it's here and have a great October Thursday. I'll send it back to Jill.
to movie theaters and the sports world. Cinemark is hoping Swift will boost movie theaters with its latest announcement as the NFL gets a bump from the singer's rumored new beau. Cole Higgins has a look at how Swift and Beyonce are boosting the U.S. economy.
From the Eras Tour to movie screens across the country and now to the NFL world, Taylor Swift is boosting the U.S. economy, with some analysts coining the effect Swiftonomics.
I've been writing about Swiftonomics for almost a year now, ever since she announced the Eras Tour, and it seems like there is always something new to say.
This week, Cinemark announcing ticket sales for Swift's 3-hour concert film are setting pre-sale records. Beyonce plans to do the same with her Renaissance World Tour, as both stars position themselves to pull movie theaters out of writers' strike doldrums. And analysts say, as eager fans spend money to see both stars, it's highlighting women's economic impact.
When you think about the impact of Beyonce and Taylor Swift both, every city they go to is seeing an economic bump because women are staying in hotels. Remote working is allowing that. They're going to the hair salon. They're buying outfits on Amazon or wherever to get together.
The Eras Tour alone could be considered a $5 billion GDP type tour. That's according to Sanjay Sharma, adjunct professor of finance at the University of Southern California, who says adding it all up is hard, but says the money stays in the U.S. and supports local economies.
It's a new phenomenon. It's not even compared. Super Bowl doesn't compare to this.
Meanwhile, Swift's rumored new relationship with NFL star Travis Kelce is breaking NFL viewership records and generating lots of buzz as the Taylor Swift effect spreads to football.
Now it's NFL sales, it's a jersey sales. So it seems like at the end of the day, the big winner here is the U.S. economy and consumer spending.
Swift's Eras Tour concert film is scheduled to open October 13th. Beyonce's Renaissance World Tour expected to hit theaters in December. Well, the 3 head writers for the Drew Barrymore show have declined to return to the show now that the writers' strike is over. The talk show is set to resume broadcasts on October 16th. Early last month, Barrymore announced she would start filming again during the strike. CBS Media Ventures, which produces it, supported the decision and said the talent would not be doing any writing work covered by the strike. After swift backlash, Barrymore reversed her decision to resume production and hit pause until the strike ended. It looks like the damage was done because now that the strike is over, the 3 head writers declined deals to return. They have been with the show for all 3 seasons. The show is now interviewing writers to replace the 3. When we come back, this spooky season's hottest lawn decoration is going viral after insisting passerbys use its real name.
Welcome to the Village Bistro. We're happy you're here. I wanted to share with you some of the things we have on our menu. One of my favorite things is our lemon ricotta pancakes, topped with blueberries and powdered sugar and butter. And oh my, they are so delicious. You gotta try our 4 cheese mac and cheese or burgers. Some say they're the best in town. We love to get to know each customer that comes in, and we want you to feel like family when you're with us.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Join me tonight at Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar for our Golden Bachelor Watch Party. Awesome food and drinks, great giveaways, and Tri-City's own Faith Martin competing for the Golden Bachelor.
From Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar, Active for Life, and Apple Valley News Now.
I'll see you tonight.
He's the global superstar with over 63 million followers, Maluma. And this morning, his first live morning TV concert ever in America happens on GMA. And just wait till you see the surprise he's about to drop this morning on Good Morning America.
Honey, that was my brother. Can we bring him dinner tomorrow? He's been having a hard time since his accident.
Of course. I know it's been tough. There's so many costs that his insurance doesn't even cover.
I know. The ramp to his front door, transportation, meal preparation. What if something happens to one of us?
We should plan to sit down soon. We can look through the long-term care benefits that we're earning with WA Cares.
Find out how the WA Cares Fund can help.
The savings continue with Bi-Mart's latest savings book. See why over 1 million membership families save more at Bi-Mart. It's packed with 16 pages of store-wide savings, including sporting goods, Halloween candy and decor, and must-have pantry essentials. Bi-Mart's one-time $5 membership unlocks a lifetime of savings, and our employee owners are here to serve you. Save now with our latest savings book at Bi-Mart, your Northwest employee-owned membership store.
Our hometown. It's more than the regions we live in or the roads we drive on. It's a camaraderie, a belonging. It's working together to be a part of something bigger. All October long, bring a non-perishable food donation to McCurley dealerships or find a specially packed food donation bag at any local Yolks Fresh market. You are driving change in our community. That's what makes home, home.
Find your way home in a new, used, or certified pre-owned vehicle from McCurley Chevrolet.
Yolks and McCurley, they do this food drive, which we count on every year, and we can never say thank you enough.
Come support McCurley Dealership's annual Hometown Food Drive. Together, we can all make a difference.
Stacy Lee, Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather. Watch tonight.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's take a look close to home. We're starting in Kittitas County. Ellensburg, we're seeing these upper 70s, these lower 80s, sunny and dry, less wind than we saw yesterday, definitely. In the Yakima Valley, we're seeing those lower 80s today. We do have an upper 70 in there, and again, it's sunny and dry across our entire region and definitely above average temps. If we take a look in the Mid-Columbia, we're seeing the upper 70s and the lower 80s. Quite warm today across our entire areas, and in the Blue Mountain region we're seeing temps all across the 70s. Athena's looking the coolest at 73, and the Hermiston area is seeing the warmest at 79, so nice and warm today. That's your close to home forecast. We'll have more coming up.
Well, it could be this Halloween's hottest lawn decoration, the tall pumpkin creature on sale at Target that insists it is not a jack-o'-lantern.
And fans are obsessed with the creature.
Dry as a bone, not for the 12-foot.
Fans are obsessed with the creature's catchphrase, so much so that the product has become hard to come by. CNN's Jeannie Mose reports on why fans are obsessed.
The supply has become dry as a bone, not for the 12-foot skeleton. It's the 8-foot pumpkin that is the new must-have decoration this Halloween.
I am not a jack-o'-lantern. My name is Louis.
Louis, the talking pumpkin.
My name is Louis.
Is pretty much sold out at Target stores, even though he's not cheap. $180.
I am not a king, I am not a god, I am Louis.
All Louis does is say a few canned lines.
Hello, hello, hello.
But there's something about his catchphrase.
I am not a jack-o'-lantern. My name is Louis.
It seems to have mesmerized the masses.
My name is Louis.
Ever since Louis went viral, as one commenter wrote, I can't stop saying my name is Louis because of that Target pumpkin.
Going to Target to see if they have Louis.
There he is, peeking out above the shelves. Fans make pilgrimages to the store to shoot TikTok videos of themselves with Louis. Though the skeleton dwarfs him, Louis gets 5-star reviews, even from owners who admit he's kind of flimsy. But whatever you do, don't call Louis Jack.
I am not a jack-o'-lantern.
This pumpkin seems to be filling our heads.
My name is Louis. Louis.
Louis! Louis has heads spinning faster than the girl in The Exorcist. Jeannie Mose, CNN, New York.
What will they think of next?